everyone, and welcome to Life Happened, the place where people send in their very personal life stories for us to share with you. My name is Stella, your host. Stories are important. They help us to navigate our world and connect with others. You'll want to listen to this story until the end, when I read several quotes regarding today's letter. Today's story is from Ella, and the name of the author has been changed to protect her privacy. Dear Stella, I have been married to my lovely husband for 5 years now. We have a perfect marriage. We always agree on everything, and he is always patient when needed. Plus, I am also patient with him when I need to be. We work well together too. The secret to our marriage is that we share everything, no matter how bad the situation might be. We understand ourselves pretty well, and we both know what we want from each other and in life. This is why our marriage has been working so well all this time. We started dating when I was 21 and he was 24, so I've known him for a long time. He was honestly the perfect man I could have ever met and married. He was handsome, gentle, and caring. In the beginning, we were both just having fun dating each other, without thinking of getting married to one another. But as time passed, we realized that we wanted to be together for life and ended up getting married after only a year of being in a relationship with each other. My husband was the first guy in my life who made me feel beautiful. He always told me how pretty I was and how much he loved my personality too. It was hard to find someone like him. I got lucky because I met him at a time when I wanted to choose someone I love. We became really good friends before we started dating seriously. We had numerous things in common, and our relationship had been sweet since the beginning of our dating. He was such an amazing partner. I couldn't ever ask for a better best friend as he was to me. I knew he would always be by my side whenever I felt low about things that bothered me. Our relationship wasn't like one of those crazy romantic love stories where you fall in love with the first person you meet after going out on your own or anything like that. We knew who we were dealing with from the beginning. Also, through the years of knowing one another, we both have found something which makes us complete to some extent. Completing each other makes us work better as a couple. Everything is fine between us. We have 2 kids, 1 girl and 1 boy. We are not worried about anything, and we never hope to have challenges in the future either. My husband is a businessman, and he travels all over the world for his work. He is intense about his work, and when there's an opportunity to travel, he will go for it. I do miss him whenever he is not around, but I am never bored. I always have 1 or 2 family members stopping by. My husband and I live happily, and I have good communication with his family and his friends. Even when my husband is away, I am never bored because his family members and friends feel comfortable visiting me, and I entertain them well. My mom also got into this beautiful habit of visiting because she is very accommodating. However, my father doesn't travel like my husband does. Now, my husband is away, and I expect him to be back in 3 days. 2 days after he left, my husband's friend's car broke down, and he couldn't find a mechanic to repair it. I called my husband's mechanic to help him out with it, so he came over. His car was not fixed until later in the evening, and I told him to inform his wife that he would spend the night at my place since we have a vacant room. His wife was pleased that her husband would spend the night at my place. I offered him food and gave him a room where he could spend the night. Like every other guest, he was well entertained, and I think he was satisfied that he stopped by. I went to bed and spoke with my husband before going to sleep, and I informed him about his friend, and he was happy that I kept to our family tradition of hospitality. When he was about to leave the following morning, I served him bread and tea for breakfast. After his meal and he was about to leave, we kissed, waved goodbye to one another, and I don't know how everything suddenly got out of hand. I never intentioned to go beyond a kiss, but he was feeling so grateful for my kind gesture and he hugged me. Then we became passionately intimate with one another. But it wasn't intentional. Since it was a mistake, I offered him a towel to take his bath before leaving and told him that we should and will forget about the incident. My husband called as usual, and I told him about the meal I served our friend and how happy he was when he left. But I didn't tell him about the other part. I don't know why I did that. It was the first time I chose not to tell my husband about an incident in my life because I didn't know what he would think of me. I felt weak last week and decided to see a doctor, and I was told I am 2 weeks pregnant. This pregnancy doesn't belong to my husband, and I know it. My husband is coming back home this week, and this worries me. I don't think my husband has ever hidden anything from me since we met. Even when he lost all of his savings, he was strong enough to tell me about it. But now, a baby is growing inside me that does not belong to my husband. How should I go about this? Should I tell him about the incident or have intimate relations with my husband and make him believe that he will become a father again? Please help. So, what do you think of Ella's story today? Just scroll down and leave your comment, question, or even the answer to Ella's dilemma. We will reply to your comments with our thoughts and opinions. Today's first quote relating to Ella's story is, "If it's true that men and women can be just friends, then how come all cheaters first start out as just friends?" By Oliver Marcus Malloy. The second quote is, "Cheating and lying aren't struggles. They're reasons to break up." By Patty Callahan Henry. And our third and final quote of the day is, "Statistically speaking, there is a 65% chance that the love of your life is having an affair. Be very suspicious." By Scott Dickers. You know, storytelling is an important part of every culture. And here at Life Happened, we showcase people's real-life personal dramas and other stories, then share them with you. Stories allow us to better understand our world, connect with others, and to communicate who we are. Do you have a story to tell? If so, scroll down to the description box and send us an email. We accept letters from anonymous authors and always change people's names to protect their identities. Life Happened is a great forum to allow people just like you to have a voice and be heard. Also, is there a topic you would like to hear about? It's simple. All you have to do is leave a comment or send us your email. We would like to hear from you very much. We are always looking for ways to bring you what you would like to see and hear. And remember that by liking and subscribing to Life Happened, you will hear me read stories every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That way, you don't miss a thing. And please watch other videos from Life Happened, wherein people share their sentiments. They're real-life personal stories, and great to listen to. We thank you for joining us here today, where Life Happened. See you next time, and have a wonderful day.